thank you, Lord. What shall I say unto the Lord? All I have to say is thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. All I have to say is thank you, Lord. What shall I say unto the Lord? All I have to say is thank you, Lord. What shall I say unto the Lord? All I have to say is thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. All I have to say is thank you, Lord. What shall I say unto the Lord? All I have to say is thank you, Lord. Oh, all for Jane. All for health with Jane. Sorry, all for health with Jane. You're welcome to the house, my spicy lady. Greetings, mommy and everyone in the house. Oh, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you as well. Greetings, my sis, and happy Sunday to you. What shall I say unto the Lord? All I have to say is thank you, Lord. What shall I say unto Jehovah? All I have to say is thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. All I have to say, thumbs up, Dom. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I don't know whether you are able to share video. You can share with your community and see others can join us in this. Today is the 15th of January. We are now in exactly middle of January. Wow. We just started this year the other day and now here we are. So we thank God. We thank God for today. And this is my first live stream on this channel this year. And I just want us to do a little bit of praise and worship. And we have to talk about, there are some issues on YouTube at the moment regarding friendship. I want us to talk about that, how toxic friendship can actually affect our general health and well-being. I want us to talk about this today so that we will know that friendship is not a do or die affair. And if we have any friend or we are in a friendship that does not add value to our lives, we have to cut it off and don't be emotionally attached to anybody, because that can actually destroy people. What shall I say unto the Lord? All I have to say is thank you, Lord. What shall I say unto the Lord? All I have to say is thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. All I have to say is thank you, Lord. Faithful one, so unchanging. Lord, ageless one, you're my rock of peace. Lord of all. Oh, thank you so much, sis. I really appreciate this. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate the share. We are hoping to get more people in the house. We have an important discussion today, actually, because there are a few things going on at the moment, both on YouTube and outside YouTube. And I just want us to discuss that today when we have more people in the house. So sis, thank you for being here. I hope you will have time to stay a little bit longer when we get into the discussion, because I will also want an input from you. And when we have more people, I'm going to drop a link. Anybody can come up on the link, and you don't have to show your face, just to share or to discuss or to give an idea, your own idea of what we're going to be talking about today. Faith faithful one, so unchanging, ageless one, you're my rock of peace. Lord of all, I depend on you. I call out to you again and again. I call out to you again and again. You are my rock in time of trouble. You lift me up when I fall down. All through the storm, your rhyme is the anchor. My hope is in you alone. All through the storm, your love is the anchor. My hope is in you alone. Let me try and share this on my other channel as well. Okay. I'm just trying to share it on my other channel. Okay, I've done that. Faithful one, so unchanging, ageless one, you're my rock of peace. Lord of all, I depend on you. I call out to you again and again. I call out to you again and again. You are my rock in time of trouble. You lift me up when I fall down. All through the storm, your love is the anchor. My hope is in you alone. Father, we thank you for today. We thank you that today is the 15th of January. We are now in the middle of this month, the first month of this new year, 2023. Father, we thank you that you made it possible for all of us to still be here at this moment. It is not by power, it is not by might, but by your own mercies, Lord, that we are all still here. 15th of January, not all the people that saw the 1st of January are here today, but here we are. God has spared our lives and that of our family members. We have to give him honor and praise. We have to glorify his name for what he's doing in our lives. I know there's some things on on YouTube at the moment, and some of my people who normally will attend this live stream might be on a different live stream, because there are things going on at the moment. And when things are happening on YouTube, people will always like to hear the gossip side of it, what is happening now, who is at fault and who is not at fault. So I think most people are in different other live streams, but whether we are just one or two today, I'm just going to go on and share what I want to share, because the people can obviously do this as a replay. I'm not going to waste too much time. Depending on how many people will have here today, I will not waste too much time. But I needed to give this information out. I needed to share this out because of the type of friendship issue, not having the right type of friend, or not managing ourselves properly when we have friends, and not fully understanding actually what all this friendship is all about. So today, I'm not a reactor, so I'm not going to be mentioning anybody's name, but I'm going to use what is happening at the moment on YouTube to give us some insight into life and what life is actually all about. Oh, I have somebody else in the house, Chinwa TV. Thank you so much. Thumbs up done. I appreciate that, Chinwa. Please, if you don't mind, share me in your community. I really want as many people as possible to come today, although people can watch it as a replay. I know everybody is busy, but I appreciate you being here, Chinwa, and I appreciate all your regular supports on my live streams. Almost every time I have live stream, you attend. I do not take it for granted. Same with All for Health with Jane. She's been with me for the past 10 minutes or so since I started. Thank you so much for that thumbs up, Chinwa. I appreciate that, and thank you for coming. I'm hoping that we'll have more people. As I say, there's a live stream I saw that started about an hour ago before I started my own live stream, and I saw that live stream and I could see significant amount of people there. So maybe that's why I'm not having more people here today, but it's okay. We'll still go out, and I'm going to go out and deliver what God laid in my heart to talk about regarding what is happening, and the fact that we have to be very, very careful. Wow, honestly, what I'm seeing, if we are not careful, this 2023, a lot of people may have mental problem because they are on YT, and God forbid. Yes, I know we all will say God forbid, but we have to do our best. I'm telling you now, what I'm seeing on YouTube, what I'm hearing, the way things are going, if we are not careful, there'll be a lot of mental health issues among YouTubers. I'm not talking about people who are subscribers or anything like that. I'm talking about YouTubers. If we are not careful with what is going on at the moment, I could see it, and that's why I need to come out and share this message today. Oh, my spicy lady, you're here. I saw you before. You came in before, and when I was welcoming people, but maybe you went and came back. My lovely Estelle family, thank you so much for coming. Please, if you don't mind, as I say, I know there's another live stream going on. People may be there, but if you don't mind sharing me out, I just want as many people as possible to be here when I talk what I want to talk about, what is going on at the moment. We may think that we are catching cruise. We may think that, we are getting views. We may think, there's enough for us to react on and stuff like that. But I watch most reactors. My Estelle Family TV, Niger Daughter TV, I've watched one of your videos this morning. Most of the time, I don't comment. There are some, I watch most reaction videos, and I love what you all do. The only thing I don't like that any people may be doing, what they don't know, maybe they don't even know that they're doing it, is trying to side one person. That's the bit I don't like, because trust me, no matter what goes on, mark it somewhere, and I'm telling you, no matter what people come out on YouTube or social media to tell us, it's not the full story. Mark it somewhere. It is not the full story. So Niger Daughter and people who are reacting, Niger Daughter, sometimes I just laugh the way she goes about it. I just love some of these reactors. I just laugh when I watch them because the way they just go about analyzing these things and everything, I laugh and I enjoy, seeing them and listening to them. But as I say, Niger Daughter, I want the only one where you see me comment is when I want to comment. Otherwise, I watch all your reactions. I thought I watched one or two this morning regarding the issue on the ground. So I do watch, and she's laughing. Yeah, Anita Duffy, thank you so much for coming, Anita. Thank you for coming. Yeah, because it actually makes me laugh. I keep saying it. I don't know. Vivian TV. I don't know how many of you know her. For some reason, I just don't know. I watch Niger Daughter a lot. I just like the way she carries on and the way she talks and then the way she would think. And I'm thinking. And then Vivian TV. I don't know how many of you watch her. So she's also a reactor. I just love the way she talks. I watch. In fact, every one of them, I watch them, but I don't comment. Yeah, I take what I want to take from the reactions or from the reactors. I take what I want to take, which will help me in giving any advice, and it even helps me in my videos. That's what I do. I watch. I'm behind. For example, the live stream that I say that is going on at the moment, I was on the background of that live stream for the past 1 hour before my own live stream started, and I've picked some things I've picked from there, and I just left. Nobody knew I was in that live stream. That's what I do from time to time. I don't want to be what's the word now, influenced by what people do or what is going on, and then start before you know it, because we are human beings, before you know it, you start siding people without even knowing that you're doing it. What's the meaning of Onwa-Dia? Onwa-Dia is the husband's moon. The Onwa is moon. Dia means her husband. Onwa-Dia is her husband's moon. Okay, Anita, does that explain that? Thank you so much. Oh, I have somebody in the house. This name is not very familiar unless it's somebody's other name. Ade Olarunwo. I believe it there. Adola, you're welcome to the house. I've not seen you in my channel before. If you're new, unless you have a different name, if you're new, please connect with me properly on my normal videos, and I would like to know you more. So yes, Adola, that's the best one to say, Adola, so that we can keep it short and simple. Mommy, you are so right. We don't know the full story. They may be doing this for yes. I don't know how else to explain it to people. I understand that reactors, that's their job. They want to react on things. And already, with what is on the ground, some reactors already done 3 videos or even 4 just on what is on the ground that just started like a day or 2 ago. They've done about 3 or 4, and I'm sure they're going to do up to 10 if things continue as they are. Yeah. So if things continue as they are, they may even have so many other videos to react to. Now, reactors, that's your niche. Wonderful. But sometimes most of you react appropriately. Most of you, anyway, that I watch. If you don't, or if I have any concern, I may DM you and say, look, the way you talk about this all the time, I don't think it's only an advice. I can only advise. But so far, you are all reacting the way you should. But what I've picked up, which most reactors I don't think they know, is the fact that they are subtly siding one person. Especially when it's one person drops a video or talks about something, they start immediately to react based on what that person says. They become emotional. They start until the other person drops their own. Hey, oh, is that what happened? Okay, this person is this. There's something where one of my brother-in-laws says. He said, when you hear in Igbo, it's so funny when he says it in Igbo. Let me say it in Igbo and I will interpret. He said, when you hear from ịnụ na ntị nke a isi Chineke ekwena, ịnụ na ntị nke ọzọ isi Chineke ekwena, until inuzuo anuzuo. In English, it means when you hear from one ear, you say God forbid. You hear from the other ear, you say, God forbid, until you hear completely. Even after you've heard completely, you still don't make any judgment, because what they've told you may be what they want you to hear. But starting immediately to react on one video only, I think because it's your niche, you have to do that. You don't want to wait, because you don't even know whether the other person is going to react. Whether the other person is going to respond. You don't know. So you jump on the trend and you want to react. Fine. All well and good, but please, let us just be measured. When I listen to Niger Daughter, because she's the one I've listened to hers this morning, and two other YouTubers I've listened to their own this morning as well, I could see people are, yes, a bit trying to be in the middle, but that aspect of not being in the middle comes out of it, because you could hear people, even in the comment sections, you hear people saying, yes, this particular YouTuber, she's had problem with other person. She's had problem with other person. She called off that friendship. That person called her as well, and she did not respond. She has got a problem. Yes, fine. Again, we are seeing it just from what we can see on social media. I'm telling you now, based on my experience, all those things you're seeing and all those things you're hearing, there's no 100% truth in them. There are things that are being hidden. Yes. Based on my experience, you see, I don't have anybody today, this is my old age, I'll come and say this is my best friend, apart from my husband. Or if I don't speak to this person this week, or if the person doesn't pick my call, I'll be emotional. Who are you? Who are you? You know, I mean, people should just take this friendship thing slow. Yeah? We should take it slow. Nobody is worth crying for. No friendship is worth crying for because of your mental health. That's what I'm saying. Let me read some comment before I continue, because I have serious message today. We have to take care of our mental health on this YouTube street. If not, you may think you're strong. You may think, oh, nothing touches me. They can say, they can do that. But right inside you, you are struggling. And before it manifests itself, it's too late. Okay, please, thumbs up. Yes, please, thumbs up and connect to the. Yeah, thank you so much, Onwa dear, for that. Just keep doing that for me and welcoming people for me. Assuming I'm talking and people come in, so I can just continue and let it flow. Yeah, don't forget to thumb. Yeah, okay. Only what they want you to know. Yeah, that's it. That is, yeah. Let's give my for this true. Yeah, my husband is my husband is my best friend. How can I be talking about best friend when I have my husband here? What would that best friend do? How can you trust? I said it in one of my videos recently. All this idea of people saying, if you are my best friend, I don't want you to have another best friend. I don't want you to have another friend. What does that mean? Let me pause there. Some cry because of what they collect from the other person. Okay, that's the thing. That means that's not even a proper friendship. That's not even a proper friendship, honestly. Let me sing this song before we continue. What a friend we have in Jesus, all our sins and grief to bear. What a privilege to carry everything to God in prayer. Oh, what peace we often forfeit. Listen to that. Oh, what peace we often forfeit. Oh, what needless pain we bear. Needless pain we bear. Why? All because we do not carry everything to God in prayer. Have we trials and temptations? Is there trouble anywhere? We should never be discouraged. Take it to the Lord in prayer. Now, this last one. Can we find a friend so faithful, who all our sorrows share. Jesus knows our every weakness. Take it to the Lord in prayer. You didn't hear this last one. You didn't hear it. Let me repeat it because you didn't hear it. Can we find our friend so faithful, who will all our sorrows share? Jesus knows our every weakness. Take it to the Lord in prayer. You see, you young ones, sometimes, you know what? Sometimes I just happy say I don't pass your age group. Apart from All for Health here, All for Health with Jen, who is at my age group, I happy say I don't. Let me speak grammar. Let me speak broken English. Niger daughter, Estelle, if I know speak and well, tell me, because the way you speak the thing, that's why I like to come to your channel, Niger daughter channel. All your videos in Niger daughter, I watch all of them. You may not see my comment because I don't really want to comment on those ones, but I come there to learn. You, Vivian TV, who else? They blow the broken fully. I come there to learn. So if I know speak and well, make you come up. I'm going to drop the link, but let me send the message I was sent before I send before I drop the link, so anybody can come and talk. Let me drop the message. I know that there's not a lot of us here at the moment, but people can do a replay because I have a message. And this message, I did not just wake up to come and give this message. This message has been in my mind because of something that happened outside YouTube. And this is to do with so-called friendship. And then waking up between yesterday or 2 days ago and this morning, oh my goodness, what is going on? What is going on? Sometimes I ask myself, what did you... I tell my husband sometimes, he said, well, you know why you're there. Just focus on why you're there. Because sometimes I'm thinking, am I in a mad marketplace? What is going on? What is all this? This, that, that. What is that all about? Do we actually pause and think about this, how this is affecting us and the other person concerned or other people concerned? Oh, Cornelius is here. Cornelius, you're very, very welcome. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate your presence here. Do we actually pause? As I say, reactors, I watch you all, I love you all. After all, if people didn't bring, it's not your, I'm not even against any reactor at all. Whether they're doing it right or they're doing it wrong, I'm not against any reactor. I watch you all and I laugh. Sometimes how you talk, some of them will start and Nigeria will start there's this music she plays either towards the end or something, and I'll dance to that music as she's ending. So I enjoy what you're doing. But people who are bringing the things on social media, they are the people I want to address first. The thing is, as human beings, when I was your age group, some of you are in your 20s, some of you are in your 30s, some of you are in your 40s, I've gone way past that age. So maybe when I was your age group, I may not be thinking the way I'm thinking now. But thank God that at least I'm here to give you an idea of what I would have done before and what I'm doing now. Same thing my husband tells me every time, to stay focused on what I am there for. Exactly. That's what we have to do, be focused, because I'm telling you, if you sit down, there's this Igbo saying that ihe nwatakịrị nọ n'enu. Hey, Cornelius, ngwa ị nọ ebe a, biko solve me Igbo. Say, you know what I'm about to say. Ihe okenye na anị, ihe okenye na anị wee fụ nwatakịrị rigo enu ọma afọ ya. Did I say it right? Cornelius, please tell me. I know you are very traditional. And what it means for Estelle and those who don't understand Igbo is that what a child, what an older person sits down to see. If a child climbs up on the tree, they will not even see it. That's what I'm trying to say here. Some of the things I'm seeing, people are not even seeing it because we are just jumping on this trend. Oh, we do this and we do that. But as I say, I don't blame you all because people bring these things to social media. Why will some things be brought to social media? Is it because we have social media now? How about before, when husband and wife or family matters, people will call family meeting? Maybe they'll call woman, they'll be together, and they'll be direct and tell the person who is at fault that you are at fault, and they'll tell the person to apologize, and that will be end of the story. People will waka go. Why is it that people can no longer do that? Everything will be brought out to social media, and then obviously, because people have people who they are they love or they like, what and they don't even see their faults. They won't even see what they've done wrong. That's the one that baffles me, because you can clearly see that this is wrong, that this person, what they've done, from what they told us, from what they told us and from what we have heard so far from both parties, you can see that there's something not quite right here. You shouldn't have done that. But people even still support, nobody begs half of friendship, it's not by force, and all the rest of it. And people are seeing it the other way around as well. Why did she do this and that? But you are only reacting and you're only commenting based on what you just heard. The deep, I'm telling you now, mark it somewhere, the deep things about this, what is on the ground now. We have talked about the other family matter where a cousin now came out to bash her sister against somebody that she brought into her house. That one don't die. I want to speak broken, I can't. That one has died down a little bit. Now a new one started about a day or two ago, and now, hey, we are seeing up to 4 videos at a time on people after 1 hour, after 2 hours, saying in different version and all the rest of it. What are we gaining from all this? Have we sat down to ask ourselves what actually is the lesson here? What are we learning? What has just happened? Estelle, don't laugh at me. You have to teach me. You always say, oh, I don't know English. Now this broken. You don't even know that people like us, I want to come for lecture for your house for broken English. You're talking about you don't know English. Which English? Now, who brought you to this Germany? Sorry, to Europe. No be English. No, when you went to the airport, didn't you know what they were saying before you crossed over? Please, I want to learn. It's other when I want to learn broken English. I'll come to France and you can teach me. Look at you. The other day I saw you in the shops. We are speaking French. You are versatile. You are talking about not knowing. Not to know that broken English is a one language on its own. So well done. Let me not digress. So, what I'm telling you now, what you are seeing, even if the other party comes out, because it's very likely that she may respond again, because she has reacted before. No, one person reacted before another person responded. The other person now reacted, and then there may be a response from another person, because trust me, there are people behind the scenes who love these two people and who will be telling them, you have to go out there again and counteract what she said and tell your truth. You have to go out there again. Some of them are not working on their own mind. That's the thing. For you to be a YouTuber and a reactor and bringing things on social media, you have to have a sound mind. I say it again. Before you become a reactor, a commenter, bring your things to social media, you have to have a sound mind. And there's very, very thin line between sanity and insanity. People think that I won't cry like that. I'm not that emotional, this and that. But inside your home, inside your bed, under your duvet, what is going on? About what people said about you, or about what is going on, or about how that thing was dealt with. What is going on? Say the truth, because it's your mental health. When you have broken leg or broken arm and you're walking past people, they will shift so that they don't cause any further injury, or don't bump into you because you have this broken arm or leg. They can see that. Mental health, nobody sees it. It's only when somebody talks, maybe there's very little thing, nothing much happening between you and somebody, and one day you just say something and they just jump on your throat, and you think, oh my God, is it just this? Why are you reacting that way? And then it has happened to me. And then the person will say, no, It's not just this. Last year, this happened when I came in here. Last year, yay. People have got mind though. Me, what happened an hour ago I won't even move from it. What happened today, I won't even move from it till tomorrow. But this person said last year. Hey, that made me to fear people. And between that last year and when that incident happened that she jumped on my throat, we have been relating, taking coffees and teas together. Wow. What did the Bible say? The heart of man is desperately wicked. Who can know it? All these people who are urging them, doing this, do that, God, they have advisors. I'm telling you, these two YouTubers on the ground at the moment, Natty Slim, you're welcome. Linda Blessing, you're welcome to the house. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for coming. Collins Ezokeke, thank you, Collins, for coming. Thank you. I really appreciate you all here today. It's just the live stream today. I have to quickly change the title of the live stream. I wasn't going to talk about toxic friendship and the effects on our mental health, but based on what has been going on, and then I remembered that I had issue regarding this not long ago. I thought we need to talk about this when it's hot. Let's talk about it. So all this idea of when you have a friend, you don't have another friend, or we can no longer be friends. Please, I don't know where that came from. We are, I will assume maybe if it's a primary school friendship, when people are 5, 6, 4 years old, this is my friend. They cry if they see you with another friend, or you're sharing chewing gum. You didn't give me, and I thought I'm your only friend. That kind of friendship now. That one, I think we have all grown out of that. For you to be a YouTuber means you're an adult. No matter your age, you're an adult. We are no more in chewing gum sharing type of friendship that we do in the playground in nursery school and primary school. We should just get everything screwed on, because if not, people's mental health are suffering. You people will be wondering what am I seeing? I don't know how to explain it to you people what I'm seeing, but just hear me out. Hear me out. The fact that a lot of people are not sleeping. YouTubers, some of them are not sleeping. They are on a live stream until 1 a.m. Nigerian time. You still see them the next morning, maybe by 4 a.m., 3 a.m. they are awake trying to edit their videos or do something else. People are not sleeping. These are all impacting on mental health. They are watching videos that last 1 hour, to watch it fully, to be able to understand what that person is saying. So I'll be able to talk about that. That's 1 hour of your time gone. You haven't slept. That's what I'm talking about, the mental health. Let me read comments. Yes, Natty Slim, good to see you. Yes, Natty, I've not seen you for a while in my life. Natty is my old type. Oh my goodness. Natty is one. Even while I'm at it. This is Ifechi Health and Wellness. I've not been talking about membership here. In my other channel, I just remembered Natty because Natty is one of my oldest members in my other channel. That support, Natty, I do not take it for granted, okay? You have been, just kept going for a long time. I want to use the opportunity to appreciate you. And then to remind people, Musisi is not here today. He told me he will be traveling. He's the one. He's very good at promoting some of these things for me. I don't talk about membership. He's even the one that told me, you don't have membership on this channel. So the other day, I have to do it together with him. That shows you how I am on this YouTube. So I'm just using the opportunity to say, if you want to be a member of this channel, please do so. And just to support, as you all know what membership means, just to support the channel, I will appreciate that so much. I'm going to drop a link. I would like to hear from 1 or 2 people, but before then, I want to finish the message that I received. I need to share. Once I finish that message, I'll drop the link so that others can talk about what is on the ground. Lady Posh TV, thank you so much for coming. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Natty, for me. She's so good. Yeah, okay. And there's this exercise that Natty has been doing on her channel now, and it's to do with I think it's these Chinese people, or I don't know where they are from. And the way he said, like a tummy, because I need that tummy exercise. I've saved it, Natty. I've saved that your video, and I'll be doing it almost every day now just to see what the outcome will be. Thank you for that. I really appreciate that. If you don't have Natty Slim, please connect with her and see what she's doing. She's my only member in the house on my other channel at the moment. Thank you so much, Natty, and welcome everyone. Thank you. So what I was saying, Lady Posh, we're just talking about friendship and what I changed my topic for today, because this is my first live stream on this channel. I wanted us to just come and sing, praise God, and talk about health, our general health. But we're still talking about health, but today is mental health. And the mental health aspect I'm talking about is one that is caused by YouTube. Yes, we may not fully understand it. We may think, oh, we are just catching cruise. Oh, no, people are just saying that. It doesn't matter. It matters. Yes, it matters. Because when you talk about people, there's no way you can come out and talk about somebody and everybody 100% will agree with you, even though some people will know that what you're saying is right. But because of the relationship they have with the other person who is not doing the right thing, they will not agree with you. And then that when you know something is wrong and you are saying that it's right just because you want to belong, you're damaging your mental health. It's as simple as that. So you may be wondering, what is she talking about mental health? Yes, it's serious. Because inside you, you know that you're not doing the right thing. And then that other person is clearly, everybody could see that what they've done is wrong. Call a spade a spade. And if you're in a friendship where you cannot talk to your friend, where you cannot correct your friend, if your friend offends you, you cannot talk to them. You are so worried. Oh, I don't want to lose that person. No friendship is worth hanging on to. If they're not adding value to your life, drop it. Protect your mental health. I can see a lot of YouTubers developing some form of mental health. People can stay there and say, God forbid. Fine, God forbid, of course, God forbid. But I'm just telling you the fact. I'm telling you what I'm seeing. People are not sleeping. People are on social media. Families are having problems. Husband and wives are having problems because their wife is always on their phone because of social media. Because they want to understand what is going on so they can talk about it, and maybe they don't even agree with the person, but they have to agree with the person just to belong. You're affecting your mental health. There's this quote that says, once you feel that you are avoided by someone, never disturb them again. Which bit do people not understand? If you have been avoided by somebody else, you have tried your best and you think that person is your friend in quote, but they don't see it that way. First attempt, second, 3 strikes, you are off. If you want to go up to 3, me, I won't go up to 3, but if you're really that kind of person, 3 strikes, you are off. What is it? Even if the person is feeding me, let me go hungry. I'd rather go hungry with my sanity than holding on to certain types of friendship. Oyoyo's World, you're very welcome. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you. Because some friends, there's another quote that says that some friends are like pennies. You know, here in UK, we use pennies. And that's the other side is the queen's head. Now, I don't know whether they're going to change it to the king's head. And the other side is written something. Some friends are like that. They are two-faced. They come to you, you discuss something with them, you think that is you are flowing with them. They'll go out and they'll say something to somebody else. And they're even prepared to swear with their lives because they know that God does not kill us the way we swear. If it's in those days, meaning if you swear, you fall immediately in the olden days with the native doctors. But now, because people know that God has mercy, people can always say things without even blinking an eye because they know that God. But remember, we are heading somewhere. We are not just living here for the living sake. So please, if we don't get anything out of this live stream today, protect your mental health. When you want to talk about things, be measured. Just be in the middle. Just discuss it. Just bring out something out of that, what you think, Others can air their opinion. It doesn't mean that you have to accept what they say. But please, I'm begging everyone who is a reactor. I won't say to you, when you hear from one person, wait until you hear from the other person, because the other person may decide not to reply. But when you hear from that first person and you are reacting, don't get emotional. Because, let me repeat, no matter the amount of things people share with you that gone wrong with them, with their friendship or whatever, they have not told you the full story. Mark it somewhere. There's something that is hidden. Yes. So that's why we should, if you hear from that person, you say, God forbid. You hear from that person, you say, God forbid, and then be in the middle. If you have to put your mouth in it, be in the middle. Don't stop condemning people. Don't start. Because you are not there when that friendship started. You are not behind the scenes and all the things that was said and done. And if you have a friend who don't want you to have another friend, get away from that person. The person is a baby. The person is still in nursery school. Nursery school children are the ones that say that you went to my friend, you didn't to that person, I'm no more your friend, and all that nonsense. Yeah, that's for children. And when children behave like that, yeah, that's okay. But not for adults. Who are you that you are going to just have one friend? You that is saying to somebody to have one friend, do you have one friend? And let me also say something. I said that in one of my videos. Anything that you share with anybody, the closest person to me apart from God now, the closest person to me on earth now is my husband. We share everything. But if there are things I think that this one, if my husband hears it, it's not going to help him, it's not going to be, it's not going to add value to his life, I'll hold it. I will not tell him. In as much as we share everything, we tell each other everything. And anything that we hear or anybody shares with us remains confidential between two of us and God. The third person that will hear anything that you tell myself and my husband is God. Go and ask any of our friends over the years. And that's why I will not come out here and tell you I have a best friend. I don't. I have so many friends and acquaintances. Some of those so-called friends, I've not spoken to them this year. This is now 15th of January. We haven't even had time to say Happy New Year. So why will I now come and say, oh, this person, no, don't do this? No. Unless you're not fulfilled in your life. And I'm not talking about whether you're married or not. You may not be married, but you know who you are. You don't have to rely on people. You don't have to you'll be calling people or you'll be saying things to people and sending messages to them and they're ignoring you. Cut them off. Don't carry people so much. Just hold them as handbag. And when it becomes heavy, drop. Leave that handbag and just go. Whatever is in that handbag, let people, whoever wants that handbag with the content, let the person take. That's how, and that way you maintain your sanity. My 8 years came home last year with attitude that her friend is now making friends with another girl in class. It was spicy up and I that threatened my daughter. Okay. This is 8-year-old. And thank God that she came and told you. Because that's what 8-year-olds do. They think that this is my friend. And so I don't blame her. But thank God that she shared it with you and you corrected her. And she will have this mindset growing up that there's nothing like best friend. That you just be friends with people, but if they decide that they don't want to be your friend again, wonderful. Smile and say goodbye to them. They're not even what your friend being your friend. That's how you look at it. But what I've seen over these last few weeks on social media, I'm concerned about people's mental health. I kept saying this. You people may not understand where I'm coming from. I'm concerned about people's mental health. For what? Because you're a YouTuber. Are Nigerians the only YouTubers in this world? Why is all this happening amongst, or maybe that the ones I see often, but I still see other YouTubers, why is this happening? And why is this taking sides going on? We don't know where this problem started. Even if we know where it started, we still don't know the full story. So please, if we have to ever put our mouth in anybody's situation, just be in the middle. Give advice. Just like some people will come to myself and hobby sometimes and tell us this and that, and they'll say, hey, please, mommy, just tell us, just tell me if I'm at fault or my husband is at fault. So we can say, God forbid that I'll tell you that you're at fault or that your husband is at fault. You want me to be the one that you people will use to settle when you go to your bedroom? It will be me that you use to settle. God forbid. In as much as what they have presented to you, you may have seen where the trend is and what is going on and who may be contributing to this problem. You be in the middle because it takes two. You see what all these people are coming to tell us on YouTube? It takes two. Sometimes they are only your friends for convenience. Yes, that's the thing. Oh, it's got to be done. Welcome. I didn't even see you in there. Thank you so much for coming. It's got to be done. Thank you. As you come in, please give me a thumbs up. And yeah, and I'm going to drop the link very soon. But let me just finish the message. I received a message, and that's what I just want to drop today. And that is the effect of our mental health, of YouTube on our mental health. Yeah. They will use you to settle later. Exactly. They will use it to settle later. Why will a husband and wife come to you to tell you, my husband this, my wife that, and all the rest of it? And then after listening, in front of them, you now say to the husband, you haven't done well. If it's my husband, he will do this. And you turn to the wife, you know now. I'm a married woman. This is what I do. That's the worst thing any person can do. When people come to you and they look upon you, they think, oh, you've been married for so many years. They can see how you carry yourselves, and they will come to you for advice. And you start talking rubbish. That's what I call it, rubbish, because even if it works for you, it does not mean that it will work for that person. Be in the middle. Tell them. Stand by. You can even tell them stories, because most people, what they have shared with me, I've gone through that already. So that's the beauty of it. I'll start laughing and I'll be in the middle and I'll tell them how it was and how it is now and how we did it. And it's up to them to decide whether they want to do it that way or not. Because what worked for me may not work for you. But to share your experience, that is free. Share your experience, but not impose it on anybody. Don't start using yourself as an example. Who are you? Nobody is perfect. No matter how many years you've been married, nobody is perfect. I'm still learning. We are still learning. So for me to come and say to you, because I've been married for this number of years, and you've only just been married for 10 years, and you're doing this. Look at what I learn from people who have been married for 10 years. Yes, I do. I learn from them in a different way. That's why I say to you, most live streams, I'm in the background. Most of them, I'm in the background. I don't comment. I don't say hello to anybody. I get what I want to get out from it for my next video. And then it's for those background and the comments I'm reading. That's why I'm telling you people now, to getting this message to you, that YouTube, if people are not careful, their mental health will be affected this 2023. I cannot believe that we enter this 2023 this way. When people are passing away, today is the 15th, middle of December, of January, the first month of the month. We're just in the middle. A lot already happened. People passed away. And here we are. This one said, that one said, just like school children. Look at Yoyo's 8-year-old child that came home and said, this is what you expect from 8-year-old children, not adults. No matter your age, I will expect that at least you are in your 20s, 30s or 40s, so you're no more a kid. And there's no need for you to come and open your mouth and be saying things. And there are things you say to people, you have to be measured. Before you open your mouth, ask yourself, is this really necessary? Especially when people are TTC. When they're waiting, maybe they've had a child before or they have not had any before and they're waiting. There are things you say and things you don't say. Because some of those things you say, people may not be able to respond or reply to you immediately, but they go inside their closet and they are weeping. That also affects their mental health. And for you who just said it, you've moved on, you think you've moved on, but nemesis karma. Honestly, some of the things we do, it may not affect us, it may affect our next generation. That's why we have to be very careful. All these things on social media does not lie. All these videos are there. Your children will grow up tomorrow. They'll see what you are saying and what you're doing, and then you come and tell them not to do this, and they'll maybe play that video in front of you and say, what is it about? What are you saying? So we have to be very careful, please. Mental health. YouTubers, manage your mental health. You may think, what is she talking about mental health? You know, our people don't like talking about mental health. Mental health is not when you're schizophrenic, when you have bipolar, when you are there running around and looking for who to buy. No. That's not what I'm talking about. There are various types of mental health. You think that you're okay, but you're not okay. Let us be mindful of what we say, what we hear, how we respond to what we hear. Let us always be measured and be in the middle. No matter how sensitive that case is, no matter how that person, is emotional in what they are analyzing or what they're saying. I know I'm a very emotional person, as I mentioned the other day in Oyoyo's channel. I'm a very emotional person, but my emotion has a limit. It's not to do with friendship. Who are you? No, it has a limit. My emotion is mainly when it has to do with children. Don't ever do anything to children. That's when I'm emotional. But when it comes to friendship, hey, friend, no. And all this YouTube friendship, let us all just be acquaintances. I love you all. Look at you all here listening to me. Wonderful. I love you all. If I come to any of your states or wherever where you are, I will come and we laugh and chat and I'm off. That is it. I cannot say, oh, this person came to UK. I heard that she came to UK. Didn't even ask about me to come and say hello. Why? This is why no matter what is trending, I am careful. Yes. Honestly, be careful. Some of the things, when I'm in the background watching some of the live streams and watching some of the comments, hey, my heart bleeds. I'm like, what are you people saying? What are you writing down there? Do you know this person? Or because you just saw them on YouTube? Some of them have been on YouTube for 1 year, 2 years, 3, even if it's 10 years. That's all you've known. You've just been seeing them here. You don't even know them. You don't even know them. So who gave you the right to come and say, yeah, she's not like that. She's like that. She has to change. She had issue with that person. She had issue with that person. And the next person, she has to change. Of course, yes. I could see what you're seeing as well. But let us be measured. That's what I'm saying. Because we have not got the full story. I don't know why God led me to say this today. And then, as I say, it's been going on for last week about something outside YouTube. And then yesterday and today and everything, all this going on. I said, no, this is now confirmation that I need to come and talk about this. And my topic today is mental health and YouTubers. Even if you're not a YouTuber, I can see my sister is here. She comes under her husband's name. That is my baby sister. That is my baby sister in Jacksonville. Thank you, Opie, for being here. I don't know whether your husband is in the background. Gabriel Modezier, that's her husband's name, but she always comes in with that name. Okay, just came back from work, listening and sleeping. Oh, thank you, Opie, for that. Thank you so much for supporting when you can. Yes. So this is if you see my thumbnail yesterday, it was something else. I have to change it this afternoon to talk about this mental health because it's strong in my mind. I received it and I need to deliver it. I know there's not a lot of us here today, but it doesn't matter. People can do a replay if they want and if they care to listen, because where people want to be. I was in the background of a live stream before my time started, and there were about 120 people on that live stream because people are just talking. blaming this person. I didn't know that she's like this. That's what people like to hear. And people are just saying their own views and and bashing the other side and saying, if this is what she did, no, that's terrible. And why can she say that she's not? Why can she? That was what's going on. So my own time came. I just came out and came on my live stream. I said, even if it's 2 people that I have here today, he said, I'm happy. He said, not for me. At least those people will start thinking about their own mental health. This is serious. This is not a joke. It's a joke. What I'm seeing about people's mental health on this YouTube street. Okay. What a friend we have in Jesus. All our sins and griefs to bear. What a privilege to carry everything to God in prayer. Oh, what needless pain we, oh, what peace we often forfeit. Oh, what needless pain we bear. All because we do not carry everything to God in prayer. And listen to this one. Can we find a friend so faithful, who will all our sorrows share? Jesus knows our every weakness. Take it to the Lord in prayer. So who is that friend? Who is that friend that will just, you share your burdens, you share your sorrows, and they will be there for you, and whatever you say to them remains there. They won't go there and start telling the next person, but please don't repeat it anywhere. I'm just telling you because you are my good friend. Okay. And that other person will now go and say, hey, you don't hear what happened to this person, no, but here, I'm only telling you because I trust you. Please let it not remain. You are the only one I'm telling. I said it before in one of my videos. Anything you say to somebody else, and as I said, anything you say to somebody else, no matter how who that person is no more a secret. You didn't hear me. Anything you say to anybody else, no matter who that person is no more a secret. So let us understand that. There's a quote here I have here. It says, I dislike people who only need friends when it's convenient for them. Have I got such friends? Yes. Has my husband in particular, has he got such friends? Yes, a number of them. That each time they call him, each time I see their number on his listen, they're calling him, it's not for how are you. It's not to know how we are. There's something. And they're not even, what's the word I'm using? They're not even smart. So you can just use style and say something else before you land. But some of these people are not even smart. They will go straight to the point, and you know. So each time you see their call coming, you know that's what it is. They're not friends anyway. We don't count them as friends, but in their own eyes, they are your friend. They think they are our friends, but you only hear from them when there's something they need from you. Not to say, hello, how are you? Surprise me by sometimes just saying that, hello, how are you? And I'll be listening and watching and waiting. Let her land or let him land. And you just say, no, I just thought of you today. And I want to phone and say, how are you and the family? God bless you. Bye. Surprise me sometimes and surprise people sometimes by just doing that. But they can't hold themselves because they don't have time for you. They only called you because at that moment they needed that help. So if they come and say, hello, how are you? Goodbye. And then maybe they have to wait for tomorrow to now land. It's too late now. What they wanted you for, they want it there and then. So there's none of these pleasantries. And you don't hear from them again until they have another issue. We have a lot of those. And I'm sure you do. And if we are like that, please let us stop. Some people do this thing. That's why I never generally don't blame people or don't point fingers and say that this person, although we know those people, sometimes if I feel that you're that kind of person, trust me, I'll say to you, so I would love to one day to hear from you, just to say hello, not when you need my support. I say that. My husband will be like, I say, no, it needs to be said. If I do it to you, please tell me as well. I will take it. It needs to be said. Because some people are doing this not even knowing it, or they know it, but they don't want to understand it. I don't know how to put it. So if it's happening regularly and maybe you're moaning about it, oh, this person is always doing this, tell the person. People who do it to me, I will tell. People who are doing it to my husband, he will not tell and he will not bother. That's different. If you don't tell them and it doesn't bother you, continue. But if you do it to me, I only give people three this thing, and the third one you're out. 3 strikes, three strikes and you're off. Because there's no point in using people like that. People, we are all busy. We are all busy, and we don't have that time to be hanging around and waiting for your call when you need help. How about me? Don't I need help? I think I saw somebody. Your husband is screeching in the back. Natty, yeah, you know him very well. Oh, Zubi, you're in the house. Thank you for coming. Zubechi Kathleen, thank you so much for coming with that black shiny, with that black shiny skin. Really, is my skin shining today? Is it? I was telling my daughter about that last year. I'm happy she has accepted the loss of the friendship. Yes, please, those of you with young children, growing up children, please sit them down and tell them that's nothing like best friend. So they don't go and start feeling moody. Do you know that some teenagers are developing mental problem, stress, anxiety, depression because of friendship? Please, yes. Thank you, Natty, for doing that with your daughter. Please tell them everyone needs help. Yes, exactly. Everyone needs help. But sometimes, yeah, Zubi, you know what? Sometimes, because of the way you are carrying yourself, people think that you don't need help because you chose to carry yourself that way and deal with your issues a different way. So people think that you don't need help or you don't have issues. But it depends on individuals and how you carry yourself. Yes, for anybody, everyone needs help. One time or the other, you will always need help. Yeah. So, as I say, my message today, based on what is going on YouTube at the moment, I don't know, Natty, you may not even know what is going on. I don't know whether you're connected with some of these people. There's a big issue going on in YouTube at the moment amongst us Nigerians. Sometimes I don't even, Natty, where are you from? I belong to your place now. Everybody, from today, I'm not a Nigerian YouTuber based in UK. Natty, remind me where you are. I'm coming with you. So from now, my introduction will be, Natty, you have told me where you are from before. I can't remember, but I just want to belong to where you are for now. Yeah, for now, until all these things settles, I'll come back and become Nigerian. So now I'm Natty's sister from her country now, based in UK, not Nigerian, because I get embarrassed sometimes. So Natty, you may not even know what I'm talking about, but there's something on the ground at the moment. You're laughing. Yeah, so for today, for this week, let's see if this will settle this week. For this week, hopefully this will not go beyond this week. I thought we are coming out from one. No, the family issue where somebody brought somebody into her home and then the person's cousin came out and started doing 2 videos about the person. I thought we have come out of that one. Hey, then this one. Only God knows which one will come out next week. Biko Nuno. Please. I don't like this because of your mental health. As I say, I'm in the background of most live streams, and I see the comments and I see how people talk. People's mental health are being affected, but they don't know it. That's my message today. If you don't take anything else, please take the fact that people's mental health are being affected because of YouTube. Why? Why? People are laughing. Yes, so they're laughing because I'm no more Nigerian. Don't even say she's a Nigerian based in the UK. I don't want to claim UK fully now. I don't want to claim UK fully because let me just be half. Let me just be half red passport and half the green. Nati, what's the color of your passport? Tell me, in your country, what's the color of your passport? That's where I belong for now. My green passport, I'll leave it. I'll bring it out again when you people start behaving yourselves. When you start behaving yourselves, my green, I'll now become YouTuber from Nigeria, based in UK. But for now, because what I'm seeing, I'm not happy. What I'm seeing, I'm not happy. And what I'm seeing, you people are not seeing it. That's the thing. People say, we are catching cruise. We are doing this. How about your mental health? Is your mental health catching cruise? What are you up doing at 1 a.m., 2 a.m., and by 5 a.m. or 4 a.m., you're awake again? Are you an engine? You go there and anything happens to you, start blaming your village people. Which village people? Did they keep you awake at night? You think you're young? You're still young? But all this accumulates. They are accumulative. All these things we do to our health, they accumulate. And one day, your health will just tell you, I've had enough. If not your general health, your mental health will tell you, I've had enough. Yes, thank you. Thank you, my Spicy, for informing everyone. Yeah, I need my thumbs up, please. And people should share this video so others can hear that people's mental health are being affected on YouTube. And I'm talking to Nigerians now. I'm talking to you Nigerians because I'm no more there for now. I'm somewhere else with Nati Slim, with so I can recharge my brain. So that's where I am at the moment with Nati Slim. That's where we are. That's my country for now. When you people are ready and sort yourselves out, I'll come back and become Nigerian based in UK. But for now, I am with Nati Slim. Please tell me the color of your passport. That's what I have at the moment. Phone with Lexi. Oh, yo, thank you for coming with your other channel. For me, my phone battery died and I had to use my daughter's. Okay, thank you so much for that. Thank you. Yeah, we're talking about mental health today. Please drop the link. Yes, let me drop the link. I said that after passing the message that I've been sent to pass today, then I'll drop the link and I'll hear you people out. But today, I think I've finished passing that message, and I'm going to drop the link. But before then, because we're talking about friendship today, people are just thinking that this is my friend, and if you say more, I'll come. If you do that, I'll come out and say more. Say what? We don't want to hear anymore. You people should stop this nonsense and go and sort yourselves out. Yeah, and sort yourselves out. That's what is all this? And people supporting one party or the other. Please, we don't need that anymore. We don't need to support anybody. We don't even want to know. Sort yourselves out behind the doors, because I'm not blaming reactors, as I said before, because if you don't come out, they won't say. It's what you came out to tell them that reactors will now be reacting on. Before I'll drop the link, and so you can even come here and join me. I'm going to sing this song again. People will be wondering, why is she still singing this song? I'm singing it because that's what is led in my heart today, and I have to keep singing it because we need to understand what this friendship. You know, there's one pastor. There's this story about one pastor. Every Sunday he'll be preaching the same thing. Every Sunday he'll be preaching the same thing, and they went and reported him to the bishop or something. And that this pastor, every Sunday he's saying the same thing. And then the bishop called him and said, I received report that every Sunday you are doing the same preaching. Why? He said, because the one I said 2 weeks ago and last week about this thing, they have not done it. So I keep saying it until they do it. So in effect, we are going to be talking about these things. Oyoyo has got a platform. Uju Onowu has a platform. My spicy lady, you have a platform about this family and friend and all the nonsense that is going on. We have to keep talking about it. But please, this mental health, take it serious. Let me sing this song. I've dropped the link. Zubi, you come up and I've sang it before. I've sang it again. I'm going to sing it again. What a friend we have in Jesus. All our sins and griefs to bear. What a privilege to carry everything to God in prayer. Oh, what peace we often forfeit. Oh, what needless pain we bear. Why? All because we do not carry everything to God in prayer. Have we trials and temptations? Is there trouble anywhere? Yes, there's trouble everywhere. But we should never be discouraged. Take it to the Lord in prayer. And listen to this last one. Can we find our friends so faithful, who will all our sorrows share? Jesus knows our every weakness. Take it to the Lord in prayer. You see, we all have weaknesses. That's one thing we need to understand. We all have weaknesses. So no matter how we are listening to this, we are listening to that, and we want to follow this one, we want to support that person, forget it. We all have weaknesses. You have not heard the full story. Even if the person talks and that person comes to respond or react, I don't know which one, you have still not heard the full story. So relax. I've dropped the link, Zubi. You wanted the link? Or whoever else that want to come and talk. I'd like to hear somebody else to know whether you actually get what I'm talking about this mental health. There's something Cornelius said. Mental health is as important as having YouTube. God bless you. YouTube algorithm. How many views do I have? I cashed out. What is it? Is it not all this $1 there, $2 there, 3, 5, whatever? I don't even care how much it is. Your mental health, you cannot pay for it. They're catching cruise. We are doing this. That's our this. Be in the middle. You have not heard, even if you think you have heard from both sides, you have not heard the full story. I'm telling you with experience, you have not even heard half of this full story. Some of us are more emotional than the others. Some of us are not that emotional. As I said, I'm an emotional person, but not when it comes to friendship. God forbid. Who is that person now? No. Don't let people take you like you, even if the person, you think that the person is knows more or will connect you to people or will do this or even will give you money. Keep your money. Let me go hungry. That's how serious I am when it comes to this so-called friendship. Keep your money. Let me go. Even if it's Gary I drink, I'll drink it happily and maintain my sanity. No friendship is what, handling the way things are being handled at the moment. And please, even as I'm talking now, there's update that just came up now, and it's Diana Ekwueme's this on it. So people are there. In fact, I'm sure by the time I finish this live stream now, there'll be 100 more. No. Mental health. I received this about last week, or not today. I received this last week, and I wanted to do a video, and that this YouTube, the way people are carrying on, that their mental health is being affected, and that is based on me going on some live streams, being in the background, No hello to everyone, no typing, just listen and read comments. Just by that, I concluded that I need to make a video about mental health. And then this started just 1 day or 2 ago. And then I saw all the reactors and all the comments, and I'm like, yes, change your title for today. I'm going to do another live stream next week on my family channel. I do every other Sunday, but I tell you now, for the next 4 weeks, I'll be doing live stream every Sunday. I'll do one on this health channel. Next Sunday, I'll do one on family channel. We have to be talking about this. Why? Because I'm concerned. This is like a mother crying for her children. I am concerned. So I'm not going to keep quiet. Even if all this nonsense, I'm hoping that it will stop this week. Next week, Sunday, on my family channel, I'll come from a different angle. I'll see what I will receive regarding what is going on, and I'll come from a different angle. But this nonsense have got to stop, my people, because of your sanity, because of your health, because of your mental health. It's very important to me. I may not know you before, but I know you all now. I take you as family. I take you as children, because some of you obviously are even younger than my own sons, or about some of you about their age. So the way I will advise them is the way I will advise you. If you want to hear, hear. If you don't want to hear, fine. But I have to deliver the message I received. And that is that mental health is being affected by the way some people are handling this YouTube. Families are being broken down. You may not even notice it, because your husband decides to just keep quiet because I don't know what to say now. She said, I'm not supporting what she's doing. So your husband decided to keep quiet and do his own thing. And you think that he's okay with it now. He's not talking anymore because he just decided to let you be. And that's when you start being apart from each other. He's in the bed sleeping. You're pressing your phone by 2 a.m. And by 5 a.m. you are up because you have to look after the children. Are you an engine? Zubi, welcome, my dear. Welcome. Talk. Because if I continue as I'm seeing things.
Mommy.
Hello, my darling. Welcome. Nice to see you. And please, whoever else is there, I would like people to, you younger ones, maybe let it not be because I'm talking, because is it too loud? I think it, okay, hold on.
No.
Okay. Let it not be that I'm talking because, oh, she's from old school or she's old and that's why she's worried. I want to hear from younger ones, please. So Zubi is here. The link is there. I can drop it again if you want. I want to hear from you younger ones. Do you actually perceive what I'm saying, or is it just me saying this? Zubi. Okay. Let's laugh.
Okay,
Let's laugh first. I like that.
Hello, everybody. Mommy, happy New Year.
Thank you too.
I feel like talking about friendship. First off, like
yeah.
Yes, Mommy. Talking about friendship, from your topic, I think I'd like to talk about that first. I feel like if you're friends with somebody, you owe the person the truth.
Yeah, absolutely.
You say this person is your friend, you owe that person the truth. Okay, it doesn't matter if anyone is there.
Your connection.
Friend, a person is going the wrong way or doing something that you need. You get
very
important.
Very important.
You need to adjust. Okay, because if as a friend you're not telling me the
she said no, she's
I'm a baby. Nigeria. This thing where you do no good. You don't like me. I might not feel okay about it at that moment, maybe because they're all humans. But in my quiet time, this is one I really think about. And one thing they'll tell you about me is this. They'll tell you, Kate is that kind of person that when you do what is not right, even their husband now, no. When you do what that is not right, she will tell you straight up, this thing where you do, you know good. This way you do this person, you know good. Is it that you take it or you leave it? If you decide not to talk to me about it, fine. One of them actually stops talking to me because of it, but it's all good. It's all good. Friendship is not by force. Like,
no, it's not by force.
I always say, it's not a do or die.
No. Yeah.
It's not by force.
Yes, you are very correct. I think your network is cutting on and off.
I wouldn't want to. I don't want it to seem like I don't want to be one side. Like I said yesterday on Sister Oyoyo's live. But can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes. Yeah. I can hear you. Oh dear.
Okay. So I really love to hear from the other person, because it takes
your network is a problem. I don't want you to be wasting your data when the network is not even working properly. We can't hear you. It's all cutting off. It's neither here nor there. So we can't hear you properly. Yeah.
I'll go out and come in.
Yes. So I'm coming again and see if it will be better. And while you are doing that, Niger daughter. I like to call you Niger daughter, not Estelle family. My Niger daughter. Make you speak.
Hello, mommy.
Mommy,
good evening, ma. Happy Sunday, ma.
Thank you so much. Now,
I greet the house, so.
Yes, it's greeting everybody. She's going to
I greet everybody.
She's going to teach me broken English. That's what we're going to be speaking now. Oh yeah.
Okay, mommy. Now, bitch, I want to speak, so.
Okay.
Mommy, for this sleep aspect when you talk just now,
Yes.
Not true. Like somebody like me, I know the queen they sleep. As you just talk, and I saw my God say, hey, as you just talk about sleep side, that sleep side. Now true, they really affect us. No, we will not sleep for night.
Yes.
Then after I drop my children for school, I'll come sleep. That time now, since I scared for YouTube street. Now true, that is they really affect us for night. YouTube they affect us. That one is true, man.
A lot of people have said that, and it's causing problems for husband, people, partners, and people who are married, and everything is messing up everything in the home. Yeah. So
yes, but if your husband understand, mommy, that is why it's good. Your husband understand what you dey into and understand on yourself. Yes, like my guy understand, say, oh, okay. As far as I don't train the children, put them for school, me I not get time again. I feel rest, sleep. Then he understand for that part.
Yeah, okay. No, once there's agreement and understanding between you and your husband, that's fine. And children, obviously, I can see your children. I can see how you're looking after them. They're not neglected, and in any way, it's not this idea of some people can't hold themselves. And they forget that they're on social media and that the people are seeing them, the way they will shout on those children, and then they will not remember and they'll hold themselves again. So, because we are so stressed, I'm not trying to condemn them or anything. I'm just saying that is that stress of not sleeping properly. Then they need to talk to the children in a harsh way. Sometimes you see that happening and they don't know that they're doing it. They don't mean to be like that, but because that are so stressed, that's so all over the place. That's when that happens. But please, once you have that time to rest and look after your children and their husband, you have that understanding. I cannot overemphasize the need that your husband have to do is, yeah. So that's very good too. I can hear
Okay.
I can hear in the background. Yeah.
Yes, they are here, mommy.
Yeah,
Mommy, for this matter, when still dey ground, so for this Dinah Ekweme and her friend, many of us we blame Dinah, like me. May I first put up that gist, mommy?
Yeah.
People.
I don't want
mommy.
to mention. I don't want to mention. Let's say what is on the ground. Let's leave it like that.
Okay, mommy.
People who know will know. I don't want to, because I'm not a reaction video, so I just want to say what's on the ground. Who knows will know, and who don't know can ask somebody and they will tell them, but not here. Yeah, so but go on.
Okay, mommy. The matter when they ground now, they Nigeria don't have.
Hey, the thing is too hot. Hey, 100. So flying all around all over the place. People are doing the fourth one. People are doing the fifth one on one issue. On one issue. Hey, okay.
Mommy, on this issue, a lot of live stream they on now on this issue. So
see, that's what I said. Oh my God. Hey, the thing is, I don't mind live streams being on and people airing their views. It's just the fact that where are you? Are you in the middle? Because even though we have heard from one person who made her own as a video, and the other person wrote her own down, even though what they wrote down is not exhaustive, it's not too much, just didn't say much there. It hasn't still given us any idea of who is at fault here. I'm sorry to say, it has not given us anything. Honestly, believe me, there's more to this than they are telling us. That's why we should just have to. Yes, more to it. True. Honestly, a lot more to it than we are seeing.
Now the one way go favor them. Now the one way go favor the person. Now go talk out.
That's the thing. That's why we have to be very careful how we comment and what we say. Yeah, there's a lot to this, a lot to. And if they start opening up, at the moment, some of them are being childish by mentioning some other people's name. She told me not to speak to this person and that person that she told you not to speak to. Obviously, if I told that person that he told me not to speak to you, and that person will not be maybe giving you their own advice about how to go back to her and give it to her, and then you come back again and tell them that they said this. Oh no, what a mess! What a mess! Yeah,
mommy, that bring her come for social media. We are the content creator of talk.
Exactly.
We'll call you that talk. To get view and to get.
If you hear me when I said before that I don't blame you reactors, because
they brought
it to. If they didn't, you be in your place, so and then nobody will say that you said, but because they brought it there, and now they brought it there, and they're now giving us half-baked bread. We don't want if you want to open your dirty linen in public, open it fully. But they're just half baked. Honestly, we are all of you reacting. You have not even had the 1/10 of the story. I'm telling you.
At all.
There's 1 hour video, and there's some thing in the community. We have not heard anything. No, we have not had anything. So that's why I'm just saying to people, please, since they decided they're not adult enough to solve their problems between themselves. And all this started by just one where somebody answered a question that was asked. Somebody asked a question and she answered it. The way that question was answered, that is what is causing all this problem. And we don't know now with what is in the community of the other person may now decide to do an updated video. And where do we draw the line? All I'm asking them is if they can, I know it may be too late now, but it's still not too late for them to stop. Because other names are being mentioned, other things are coming up, their mental health are being affected. The person that uploaded the video, after listening to that, I said, I wish I have this person's direct contact. I needed to speak to her. Not for this, not because I wouldn't mention this, but for her mental health. She needs therapy. She needs therapy big time. And the other party who thinks that I don't have tears to shed, That's a
Yeah.
comment. I don't have
Yeah.
tears shed. What does that
Yeah.
mean for a woman,
Mm-hmm.
a young woman with young children? You don't have tears to shed, even though your
Mm.
so-called friend, it was so emotional and poured her out to you and told you that this is how I felt. You don't have
Thank you,
you
Mommy.
ignored. Now you're saying you don't have any tear to shed. That also was
To
a
share.
concern for me. She needs therapy as well. You see, so this
Okay.
is what I'm seeing. This is what I'm seeing. That's why I'm concerned that this kind of statements for a young person with very young children, you don't have tears to shed. It's a big
Okay.
concern. It's a big concern for me. Yeah, go on.
Okay,
Yeah.
Mommy. Mommy, for that one, when you say not get tears to share, for me, I look at like person where get mind. You know, some women, they get mind, their mind, they tire for back. They know they see who she face.
Exactly. Yes, yeah.
You know, when some before they talk, they go their emotion, they will just they cry. Because waiting there do that person do one, he hurt him, he not expect him. I trust you. I take, you know, this life, waiting me don't understand. If you say this one are my bestie, that your bestie get bestie. Now waiting many of us get to know. When this
Yeah.
is my best, that your best, you have other best.
Yeah.
When she go say this one are my best, you not just, you know, friends. Mommy, as you first talk, say anything you know, say you know fish, you don't want share outside. Keep out to yourself. Once you tell other person, remember that person get bestie. That matter don't they outside. About this matter when you read the ground now, mommy. If you look at this thing don't fair happen before between the other one, the one will not get tears to share. It fair happen with another person, but that person with her reaction, she was bitter. The same this one when he cries, so they bitter. That one was bitter. I call you, I message you. Why you not reply me? If there is any way when I say hurt you, okay, that one feel say she they talk about her. The same thing still do this her friend now. She they suspect now say this her friend, if they gossip about her to another set of people. The same thing she do her first bestie. Then this are cry one now. He join her. You know say when they say beat your wo, they'll use and beat your when her time still reach. Now the thing that
Let me say something, yeah, so that people don't
okay,
misunderstand. Let people not misunderstand this live stream. This live stream today is not about these people directly in as such. It's about
okay,
YouTube. It's about, I'm using this what happened now as a so I don't want to specifically be talking about these two people. It's not like I don't want people to come here and think that I'm talking about this particular two incident. I'm using them as an example and having listened to people. Let me just welcome people. Nkechi Cynthia, welcome to the house. You are very welcome. Be yourself. Now you remember that I have live stream. I have a bone to do with you outside because I knew you were somewhere for the past listening. I felt, I know where your this lies now. I'm going to catch you. Don't worry, I have a bone to pick with you. My own and your own story, and somewhere else we go talk that one. Anyway, so please, I don't want to. Yeah, I want to forget about this. Stella, if you don't mind, I'm not doing.
Mommy, you are. Mommy,
Yeah.
sorry, ma. Mommy, you know say you be our elderly person for this street.
Yeah.
I think they do something wrong. You see what I do. You feel call me, or you feel through video. If you send me message, I watch her. You be our elderly person, but what you they see now? You see say not right as elderly person. If me say people not regather.
Yeah,
for here because you mentioned one statement say where mama go sit down, where the children will go climb 4-story building. We know see, and that is true.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That this live stream, my topic changed this afternoon, and that is because I've been in the background of some live streams, and I've heard people talk, and I've seen comments, and this has been happening. As I said, I've had this concern since last week or so, based on something else, and then I've been watching YouTube and everything, and I now have to say that I'll do this video today to tell us that people's mental health are being affected because of YouTube, and we have to be very careful. That's my message today. I don't really want to, I don't want to mention these two people because their story, as I said, we have not heard anything. We think that we have people have listened to 1 hour video. We have not heard anything. So the best thing is to be in the middle. And I don't want to use them, two of them, as a point. No. I don't want to be referring to the two of them, because I just want it to be a general thing about friendship. The fact that friendship is not a do or die affair. The fact that what Subi was saying before she dropped off was that we have to know. I think she's back actually. Yeah, that we have to be able to tell each other the truth. Tell if you are friends with me, or if you have somebody as a friend, and if they are hurting you so much, tell them how you feel. And if they are not listening, you've told them first, second. I normally give people up to 3 chances, because I'm not God, because I have my husband always say, make excuses. Because it may be why they ignored you was because of that. Make excuses. I'll give you 3 strikes and you're off, out of my life. I don't want people to be pulling me down. I want people that will be pulling me up, or people who can be on the same level. So that's why today's live stream is, yes, something is happening on YouTube Street at the moment. That's why from now on, I'm not a Nigerian. I'm not a Nigerian YouTuber based in the UK. As I said before, I'm not. My Nigerian passport, my green passport is no more here. I'm with Natty Slim. I think she's from the Barbados or something. That's why I belong for now. Until you people get your senses right, then we can come back as Nigerians. For now, I'm not part of you. I'm not Nigerian for now. So don't even refer to me. Do I look like a Nigerian to you? Don't refer.
Mommy, you don't just look like a Nigerian. You look like you look like a typical Nigerian, not just a Nigerian. Originally,
Nigerian to you? Is that how Nigerians be? I don't understand this kind of behavior, because it is just too much for me. It makes me really, on a more serious note, I'm concerned. My message for people who are coming now and people who will listen to this video later, my message today is purely the fact that what me, older person, has been seeing sitting down, all of you climbing up and not seeing it. People's mental health on this YT. People's mental health on this YT is being affected.
That is true.
Let us all be careful. That's my message today. Subi. And this live stream, I'm going to end it in 15 minutes, because I just want it to be 2 hours, straight to the point, and then hear other people out and leave it. But please, I don't want anybody's name mentioned, or we're using what happened recently as a, to talk, but not to say that this person has been calling them, they didn't answer, and they're saying that, my number, you get back to me. That's what we're talking about today, because we don't know the full story. What we have heard is 1/10 of what is going on.
Yeah.
Okay, so Subi, let me let you talk before. Okay.
Okay. Like I was saying before, first of like I said yesterday on Sizoyoyo's live stream, identifying a problem. I'll give a typical example. Coming from a broken home, I used to have issues of I had issues of apologizing when I'm wrong. It was a big issue. Okay, it's not like I'll cut you off. I feel bad that I did that, but I had issues with. At some point, I was okay with skipping malice. Like I could, unlike me now, I can't. Even if somebody offends me, I don't mind telling you sorry. We might not necessarily be so close, but I just want that peace. So at some point, I had to accept that this is a problem. It took time, and it took some people close to me to tell me this the way they do no good. Some people had to tell me this thing of not apologizing is not right. So the me you're seeing now, this is Zubechi that everybody is Zubechi, wasn't the Zubechi then. Okay, it was a problem. And at some point, I think there's one that called me, and the person just called me one day and said, "Are you a sadist?" The person was trying to drive home a point.
Yeah.
Is this how if you get married, you have to learn how to say sorry even before you get married. With this, you're going to keep chasing people away from you. And even if you end up having all the money in the world tomorrow, you still realize that at some point you feel lonely because you need people, no matter how much you feel you have.
Yeah.
So at some point I realized that, okay, this thing, first of all, is not getting me anywhere. And it was because of where I was coming from. I won't even lie. And a lot of things that had happened. So most of the time, how do I put it? I feel I'm trying to protect myself. And I felt that was the best way to protect myself. Whether I was right or I was wrong, I was trying to guide myself somehow. I can't really explain it, but I realized that it wasn't the best. It was that bad that there was a time I never used to laugh. I never used to joke. I never used to smile. Not because I have anything against anyone in my heart, but that was the kind of person I used to be. That my boss will come into, somebody that everybody is scared of, will come into the office, see my face and be like, what is going on? She will have to tell my other boss, why is this girl always like, she never looks happy. What is the problem? What is the problem? They talked and talked. Every time he sees my face, his heart will just cut. So I realized that, okay, I had to tell myself the truth at some point, that this is a problem and it has to be. The thing is that when people see me outside, they feel like, oh, this one, she's very mean. But when they now come close, they realize that I actually talk and I play and all of that. But, because of, that kind of whatever that I had. So I had to tell myself the truth at some point. And I began to work on it bit by bit. And I'm still working on it.
That's the thing, because you decided to tell yourself the truth. That's the good word I've just heard now. Because people do not see their own problem. They don't see their own issues sometimes. They think it's all about another person. And also, people's behavior, you don't know where it started. It may be from their childhood, from what they passed through. Just like one of them, the ones that, that is happening at the moment, say, something happened in the past. So maybe that affected that person and mean that they want to always belong, they want to always impress, and they don't even know that they're doing it. And the other person may not take advantage of that and say, well, she needs me more than I need her anyway, and then be doing that because they have got that kind of mind. So we're all different. So it's just a case of if you understand people, and if you feel, we have to always, I think communication is very important. If people are treating you in a particular way, please speak out. It may well be that that person doesn't even understand what they're doing, but if you speak to them and they still continue what they're doing, not minding, then please, just don't even hang around for your own sanity, for your mental health. Because what I'm hammering today is the effect of mental health, because I can see it. Okay.
That's why I said identify the problem, accept that it's a problem, then you can be able to work on it.
Absolutely.
Whenever there's an issue here, do not be quick to point fingers and say, is this person's fault? Or I can cut this person off. The truth is this, you might feel like you don't need this person because, okay, your money can get you whatever you want. But if you've ever been in a situation whereby you have money to sort a problem out, and that money cannot sort that problem out, then you need a person. You just need that person, one person. Then you realize how important a human being is.
Exactly. We all need that.
Nobody is less important. Everybody is important. Everybody is important. You understand? But like I said yesterday, I honestly hope that we get to hear the both sides. And generally speaking, I just want to say this. If you're with somebody or you have someone around you, be it a sister, be it a brother, be it whoever, that's how we were raised. My mom, for example, now. Okay, let me use a typical example. In my compound here, there was this time where there's a person that is in charge of the welfare of the compound. Now, they've had meetings and said the gate should always be locked. When you come in, you lock it. When you go out, you lock it. So there was this time person called my mom and said, that this gate, that some people used to leave it open. My mom said something to her and said, if it's for my daughter, I know she locks it, but I cannot vouch for my son because I know how he can be sometimes. Do you understand? So that is how it is. That is how it should be.
Yeah.
That is how it should be. When you see some things, say it the way it is. Don't say, don't be like, okay, because this is not affecting is not right. Not because you're trying to fight the person in private. Babe, this is where you do no good though.
Yes.
But think about it like this. We cannot always be doing this.
Yeah. Very important.
So if the person chooses to continue like that, then you know how to follow that kind of person. Or if you want to, stay away from that kind of person, you are free. It's all your choice. You know. So I don't like issues, getting out like this and becoming so messy. But it's all a lesson. Everyone is learning, because as it is now, too many issues are now coming out. We're beginning to hear things that
so
you know for reasons.
Yeah, that's the danger. That's the danger about things like this. When one, and then it will lead to so many other things the people concerned are now will even be embarrassed because they don't know what the next person will say that they think that they wouldn't say, and all the rest of it. It becomes so messy. Thank you so much, Zubi. I'm looking at my time because I need to finish this at 5 o'clock because we are going somewhere. Be yourself.
Okay. Yeah, mommy, good evening, ma. Hello, Zubi. Happy New Year to everyone.
Hello, be yourself.
Hi, sis. It's been a while.
Yes.
Happy New Year. So, mommy, concerning mental health, I just want to say something about mental health with what is going on.
Yeah.
So, if you look at the two parties, you know that one is suffering from mental health already. Because there's something you will do to somebody, the person will not be able to take it. So my advice is, before you even call somebody your friend or think about going into relationship with somebody, check if that person is your kind of person, the person that will understand you. Because it's very obvious that one party does not understand the other one. This is just it's just a misunderstanding. That's what I think. So when you work with like minds, the other person will understand when you're feeling pain or what you're passing through.
Yeah.
So don't just come online just because you see people online. You feel, let me just follow this person for any reason at all. Be it whether the person is bigger than you or what. So you can learn from them, but not to the extent of you forcing yourself to them or wanting to be their friend because of this kind of issues. So if something like this come up like this, everybody will drag you, the little one. The small one will always suffer it.
Yeah. But
So,
go on. I want to say something, but just finish what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, the small one will always suffer it. So that is why it's very, very important for you to protect yourself and know the kind of people you tell things that are very, very dear to you. Mommy said we shouldn't mention names, so let's just leave it that way because of our mental health.
Yes. I don't want to mention them. What you said that as I say, those of us who are familiar with the issue knows who we are talking about. I don't want to mention those names. But I just want to bring out a message I received about it. That's why I'm doing this live stream. That's why I changed the topic of this live stream. Next week Sunday, I'm going to do another live stream on my family channel. I'm going to also come from a different angle because of the concern I have about YouTube. It's not just about this person, because she came out now to mention what happened to her in the past, how her mental health was affected, and we think that her mental health is worse than the other person's. From my experience, her mental health might not even be as bad as other person's mental health. Trust me. The other person's mental health, yes, from my experience, the other person's mental health may even be in a bigger danger than this other person, because the other person was showing emotion. She was bringing it all out. We can all see it. The other person who has no tears to shed and stuff like that may even be going through more people mental health issue. Yes, I'm telling you this with my experience. Yes. So we shouldn't, when people come out and show them their own openly, sometimes it's good. You know where you are with that person. You can feel sorry for that person. You can advise that person. You know what, but the other person who is showing macho, I'm fine, I don't have any tears to shed, that person may even have a bigger problem. And then when something will just do like this, and you think, oh, but they were strong, they were laughing, they were doing all that. Okay. Mental health is not physical health. Sometimes we don't fully understand it. So that's what I'm saying today. That's this live stream. The main reason for this live stream today, for those of you who have been here for a little while, is because of what has been going on before, and then this one that started yesterday or 2 days ago, I thought, we need to address this quickly. We need to talk about this quickly so that everybody, we are using these these recent cases as as a yardstick. But everybody here, please take care of your mental health. You may not even know that it's affecting you. One, you hear from this person, you hear from that person, you try to analyze it, you try to put them together, you try to say this, you try to support that person, you try to see why that person, hey, he's been calling her and she doesn't, and you reply, and that person is saying it, and you start leaning towards feeling sorry for one person when you don't know 1/10 of the story. Even if there's a 3 hours video here now, or from one of them or from two of them, 3 hours video is still not 1/10 of the problem. I'm telling you.
You're right. There's more to the problem.
There's more to the problem, and we don't want to. And I wish they had sorted this out privately, because we don't want to hear anymore. Because if we start hearing anymore, a lot of names will be mentioned, a lot of mental health will be affected. Oh, people are not seeing what I'm seeing about this mental health. Honestly, you're not seeing it. That's the only reason for my live stream today. Is mental health, how it's affecting people. Let me add my spicy lady quickly. I need to round up this live stream, but thank you so much, Be Yourself, for your contribution. But as I said, please let us stop looking and becoming emotional because we saw that somebody showed emotion. I felt it. I had to watch that video myself in the background. I had to watch that video, and I felt it, because I don't like people shedding tears. But I felt it. But at the same time, I even feel more concern for the other party involved who is saying that they have no tears to share. Their own mental health might be more in danger. Spicy.
Welcome,
hello,
Spicy.
hello everyone. Greetings, Be Yourself. Greetings, Mommy. Well done. Greetings, everyone in the chat. I really appreciate you all. We appreciate you all for your time and your patience here. So, Mommy, I just feel like I have to quickly say something before you leave.
Yes.
You know, for those who understand the verse, if Kenye mama we ligolo nenu or you mentioned that before from the beginning of the live stream. You said the thing you're saying, Mommy. A lot of people who you see on social media projecting, or you think they are strong, you don't know what they are dealing with behind closed doors. A lot are broken. A lot are broken, but they use social media as an escape route where they hide what they are dealing with until they crumble.
That's what I'm seeing. That's why
until they crumble.
That's why I'm out today. People, please be careful.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Some people will turn on camera, smile and laugh. As soon as they turn off that camera, they are crying. You don't know that.
Thank you.
They are broken.
Thank you.
So let's be careful. You see this particular thing happening right now. My joy is I don't know them. I don't know the story. I don't watch them. I don't know what is happening. I don't know if I'm the only one on social media, the only YouTube content creator who doesn't know these people they are talking about. And I'm glad I don't know them. I'm sorry, with no apology to anyone. You know why I have chosen not to. I choose what I want to watch. Everything for me isn't about the cent and the dollars that comes into my account.
Exactly.
I choose what I want to talk about. I choose what I want to watch. I choose what I want to discuss. Anything that will affect my mental health, I am sorry, no matter the traffic, no matter how much I will get from it, I am not going to turn on my camera and talk about it. It's a personal decision for my mental health. I know what it means to be broken. I know what it means to have mental challenge. No, you guys, in fact, I want to say you don't want to be there. It's a dark place. So let's be careful. Let's just be careful. I know in as much as we're talking about it, let's also be careful in taking sides. Like Mommy said, we don't know the entire story. We only know what they bring on social media, what they choose to tell us. And can I shock everyone? Some of these things are for content. They are for traffic. Anyone who is broken and crying, social media is not a place to come and tell people. Because the shoulders you're leaning on, you don't know what those people are equally dealing with.
Yeah.
Getting online supporters here and there, people fighting themselves and making enmity among themselves for people they don't know, they have not seen, and they may never ever see in their lifetime. Then you make enmity. You
Aye.
take side. You fight somebody you don't know. You blame somebody you don't know.
Don't.
You blame somebody you don't know. You don't know what goes on, what transpired between them outside what you know on social media. A lot of things are staged. A lot of things are, people say things to suit them.
Yeah.
So they can get that traffic, get that sympathy, or maybe get that followership.
Yeah. That's right.
We don't know the
You're
entire
right.
truth. And that is why I have chosen not to follow any. I have chosen not to watch any. I have chosen not to even care. When I come on any live stream to support what is going on, I may be watching, but I may just turn off my volume, just be there to support, or look at the comment section, put 2 and 2 together and drop my comment in that live stream.
Yeah.
When you finish.
As we are aging, we have families. A lot of us here have children. We have husbands. Whether we like it or not, directly or indirectly, these things affect our mental health. You finish from your live stream, your husband talk to you, the way you respond to your husband, you may not know that it is something you carried from a live stream. Your children talk to you, snap. You don't know that it is something that has affected you.
That's what I'm saying about people who think that it's only the people that came out to share that mental health affected. All of us here, all of us. If we're not careful, it will affect all of us. And that's what I'm
that
feeling.
Is it. Our home fronts have been affected with what we watch on social media. You may not believe it, you may not even know it, but it is.
You may not know it.
It sits down.
That's the thing. That's why I just want to say to people that one of the two parties have showed so much emotion, which I think I applaud, because sometimes it's good for you to pour out, to show your emotion. That way it relieves you a bit. But the other person that did not show emotion might have more mental problem than the other person. That's how it goes.
Maybe dealing with more. Maybe dealing with more.
Yes. But because of the type of person they are, or how
they're not letting it out.
They won't let it out. And sometimes that can be more dangerous.
Yeah.
But for all of us who are watching or commenting, or because in fact, you think people will just say, "Oh, I'm in the middle." When you listen to people, you know that where they are heading to, because they are now becoming emotionally attached to the other person. You can see where they are heading
without knowing it.
They don't even know it. And that way, their own mental health is being affected gradually, and they don't know. Mental health issue is not a physical issue that you can just see. It will be accumulating and accumulating inside you. Before you know it, you are broken yourself, and you think, "But what is happening?" That was accumulation of all the things you have been involved in, and you don't even know. So that's my message today. That's why this live stream today is just to beg every one of us YouTubers. This is not what I came to YouTube to see. But unfortunately, that's why you all, for people who are coming now, don't ever say, I'm from Nigeria. I'm not from Nigeria. I've sold my Nigerian passport for now. Mommy,
in my head, you know what I told somebody yesterday? I said, "How this is what they like."
I'm telling you.
I don't they have gathered.
to hear my views and give some, share my experience with you younger ones, and learn from you younger ones, so we can have a laugh. And even in when I get to my 80s, I'll see you on YouTube, and you people will be coming up. I will all forget about our age, and just I don't need to be hearing this. This one said, that one said, and this one. If you want, I'm going to share more. I won't say more unless you come out and share more. Share more what? We don't want to know. Shut up, everyone. We don't want to keep your problems.
Mommy, the thing is that
it is nothing but traffic. It is traffic. That is why I want to conclude by saying, let's be careful how we take sides. don't inherit another person's enemy because you don't know the true story.
Exactly.
Do not
Oh,
fight
don't have
another
it.
person. Do not curse and insult somebody you've never met, you don't know, but because the person is having issues with another person on social media, you take side and you start fighting the person or cursing and insulting. Please, we don't know the entire story. For our own sanity, I beg,
Yeah.
please. For our sanity. Thank you, everyone. Mommy, I will step down. I just
Thank
want
you
to
so much,
say this before we
Friday.
round
Thank
up.
you so much.
Up soon. This is just the message for today. Please, everyone. It's just for us. Okay, somebody actually came in. I haven't acknowledged her. I am Oma. Thank you so much. She's laughing. I don't know what I said that you and Estelle were laughing there. Is it because I'm not more a Nigerian, or is that which one are you laughing? And I still stick with that until I see peace on this YouTube. Then I'll reapply for my Nigerian passport. But for now, it's not there.
Mommy, the thing is that a lot of people don't even want peace to reign because that is what is giving them content. So if YouTube is quiet, they will not like it.
What kind of content is that one now?
Even when things are looking as if it's getting colder.
Health. Even those people who are reacting, they think they're getting content. How about their own mental health? Because sometimes some people go on hate channel to bash them and do this. I know that they say that it doesn't bother them, but you are human beings. Sometimes this thing will start, but it will start. You won't even think that it's bothering you, but you are a human being. You know, I don't know how else. Anyway, all I'm saying, people
Mommy,
can.
I have to step down.
Yeah, okay, my dear. Thank you so much. I'm rounding up now. So, in a nutshell, what I want us to get out from here today is the fact that I just said some things down, having understood what was going on. Is number one, not to inherit people's enemies. If you have a friend and that friend has got a different enemy or somebody that they are not getting on with, don't inherit their enemy and start being enemies to those people. Do not do that. It's not good for your mental health. Don't insist that your friend don't have another friend. That is not good for your mental health. That's actually a form of mental health for you not to insist that you have to. But do you know how many people we have in this world? Then for one person to say that if I'm your friend, don't be friend to another person, that's height of insanity. That's actually a sign of mental health. So we should not go there. These are the points I noted down from what is going on. So I thought I'd just drop them quickly before I round up. Then the next one is to be open to your friend. When they offend you, let them know immediately. When things are not going right, let the so-called friend, know immediately. And if they are full of themselves and they don't want to know, drop them like you drop an empty bin and move for your own sanity. So what I'm trying to do today is to improve our mental health, because we don't know how these things affect us one way or the other. And then another point I noted down, because I have to jot some things down that I need to round up with. That book, I already said that one, but I use this time. I said that everyone is disposable. You know how you dispose things? Everyone is disposable, no matter who that person is. They don't control your life. They don't own your life. You cannot trade your sanity for anybody. Just dispose. You know how you empty the bin and trash something? Trash, so that you can move on with your life. Don't be that kind of friend that will be backbiting on your friend. If you have any issue or your friend tells you something in confidence, try and leave it confidential. If you're not that kind of person and your friend, you have to actually understand your friend. For me to be friends with you, I need to understand you a little bit and know the type of person you are. Are you somebody I can actually tell something? Or somebody I can just say something, I know that it doesn't matter if he gets out there, because I know that's the type of person she is or he is. The person will just go there and share it. So understand your friend before you know whether to be friends, one, or whether to share anything with them. Yeah. And what else did I put down here? Self-love and respect yourself. Love yourself and have a self-love. So with that, nobody can make any shakara for you. Even if the person is feeding you, go without a meal. Yes, you have to have your sanity and go hungry. Then eventually somebody might decide to feed you, but at that time you have your sanity intact. So go without food if the person is feeding you, but maintain your sanity. So self-love and self-respect. Another thing is because all these people are young women who have children, think about your children. This is social media. Think about your children. When they grow up tomorrow, what are they going to be seeing? What will somebody or one of their classmates say and say, is that not your mom? Is that not what she was saying on social media 10 years ago, 20 years ago? Be very careful. That can actually affect your own children's mental health. So we're talking about mental health today. So not just you, but your children's mental health. Very, very important. Yeah. I think that's all I've noted down from what's been going on. These are the things I just want us to consider. And I'm going to stop it here. Thank you, every one of you, to being here with me today. I appreciate you all so much. And True Life, underscore life 246. Thank you so much for that super chat. I really appreciate. And as I was saying before, this channel is only a few months old. I only have one member on this channel. If you want to become a member of this channel to support this channel, I will appreciate that so much. And yeah, I appreciate all of you, and those of you who came up to discuss with me. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Be yourself. Thank you, Zubi. Thank you, Niger daughter. Thank you, my spicy lady. I appreciate all of you coming up. And every other person in the chat, Oyoyo's World, thank you. You came in before and you came in with your other channel to support. Thank you. Well done. Yeah, thank you so much, Oyoyo. You said that you're going to be doing live stream. We're going out now, but I don't know how long your live stream will be. I will be just going out briefly, and then I will also connect. And sometimes I attend most live stream, but I don't comment because it helps me to know what is going on in this comment section, to look after you all, to make sure that everybody is sane. We want sanity here. We don't want people to be insane and talking rubbish without even knowing that they're talking rubbish. So that's where I've picked out the fact that there's people's mental health are being affected one way or the other, but they're not seeing it. What I'm seeing, nobody's seeing it. Mental health is real. Mental health issue on this YouTube. This 2023, we have to fight mental health on YouTube, on the commenters, and on people who are bringing out their dirty linens in public, and people who are analyzing it. Analyze, react, but please be in the middle. No matter how real you think the situation is, it's not that real. No matter how you think that person brought all the information, they haven't told you everything. So be in the middle. Just say what you have got from this. Just say how this affected you in a positive or negative way. Be in the middle. Take what you want from it. Look after your health. Take care of yourself. Look after your mental health. Physical health is easy to know. If I have a spot on my face now or whatever, I say, hey, you have pimple, you have this on your face. But nobody will see my inside, what is happening in my head. Make sure you sleep. Those of you who have young children in particular, even older ones without young children, please have your bedtime. Whatever is happening on YouTube, sleep, because that can also affect your mental health. A lot of people go to bed on this YouTube by 2 a.m. and they're awake by 5 a.m. What is that all about? Look after yourself. I don't know how much you're getting on this YouTube that will make you to be keeping awake, to be analyzing and reanalyzing and running from skelter and doing all this without looking after yourself. And your family, your marriage, your children might be suffering. You may not even know that they're suffering because you haven't given them the ear to talk to you. You are so much in a hurry. You can't wait for them to go to bed so that you can go on your phone. You'll be on your phone 3 hours into their sleeping, then you sleep for 2 hours or 3. You wake up and the rat race continues. We are not machine. One thing have to go, and our mental health is being affected. I'm seeing it. Thank you so much, everyone. True Life underscore life 246. Thank you once again for that super chat. Zubi, thank you. Nkechi Cynthia, thank you. Be yourself. Thank you so much. Estelle family, Oyoyo's World, Bimbo. I appreciate all of you for being here today. I am Oma. I appreciate you, my spicy lady. Thank you so much, Nkechi Cynthia. Thank you, everyone, and whoever else that is still in the house and have not mentioned your name. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. We're going to have another live stream next week. I think we have more to talk about. We'll come from a different angle, but still on this case, because I'll be like that pastor that is preaching the same thing. And they're asking, why is you preaching the same thing? And they say that because the one I preached before, they haven't done it. So that's why I'm preaching this again. So next week on Ifechi Family channel, we're going to be on live stream again, same time, 3 p.m. UK time, but on Ifechi Family TV. Ifechi Family Channel. Yeah. So I'll see you all by God's grace next week Sunday on my other channel. But for today, I appreciate you all. Thank you for being here. Please, until we meet next week, we have to reevaluate next week how our mental health. What have we done this last week to manage our mental health? If you don't have to watch that video, don't watch it. Waka pass. You don't have to look into everything or know everything or see everything. If it's going to affect you, waka pass to maintain your mental health. I cannot overemphasize on this because I'm seeing something that you're not seeing. God bless you all. See you next week. And I have video coming up tomorrow. That video is very important. It will come on this channel. This video I'm uploading tomorrow is very important. It's talking about critical illness. It's talking about, and at the end of that video, I shared a story about me on that video. It's coming up tomorrow. I'm going to upload it, maybe let it upload about 12 noon tomorrow at lunchtime. It's about critical illness. And I have a story to tell towards the end of that video about me and what I'm, let me not let anything out. Tomorrow, video is coming up on this health channel about critical illness. And on Tuesday, a video is coming up on my Ifechi family about will, writing a will, and the issues with our people not writing a will is going to come up this week. So Monday and Tuesday, Ifechi family and Ifechi health and wellness, I have these videos coming up. Thank you so much once again for being here, each and every one of you. Have a blessed week. Manage your mental health. As you're managing your physical health, manage your mental health. Sleep. No matter the number of people you're able to support what you can. If you can't, tomorrow you continue. But do not trade your sleep for YouTube. Do not trade your sleep for gossip and for, other things that are not necessary for your health. Your mental health is as important, if not more important, than your physical health, but they're both important anyway. So manage both very well. Bye, everyone. I will see you in my next video. And this week, I normally have videos on both channels, Monday to Thursday, and then we'll see again on Sunday on this live stream on the other channel, so we can continue this discussion in a different way. Bye, everyone, and God bless.